Good afternoon, members of the media. Thank you for coming out. Today, we have a press conference to deal with the untimely death of Janiyah Simmons. We have behind me the family, and at this time, we'll start the press conference with Sergeant Mr. Dorian Aswood. Sergeant?
Thank you, Dwayne. Good day. Thank you for joining us today. I am Police Sergeant Dorian Aswood of the Bermuda Police Service Road Policing Unit. Many of you may recall on the 15th of July, 2018, in the early hours of that morning, young, vibrant Janiyah Simmons had her life tragically taken away from her after being involved in a road traffic collision. Today, I have the privilege of having here with me today the family and friends of Janiyah and the officer leading this investigation, PC Walter Jackson. In the initial stages of the investigation, it was believed that this incident was a single vehicle road traffic collision. However, as the investigation continued, critical information began to emerge, and it was then that it was confirmed that another vehicle was involved. This was a silver gray Suzuki APV motor car. As a result, a male was arrested in connection with the incident and has since been subsequently released on police bail. Over the course of the investigation, we have made an appeal to the public to assist with information, and we are thankful for those who have come forward with information thus far. All tips have been useful in helping to piece together this very unfortunate event. Let me be abundantly clear. This investigation is not finished. We have some information to suggest that there were other occupants in the vehicle at the time of this collision. Those individuals, for whatever reason, have not done the honorable thing and have come forward. There are many people walking around with guilty consciences and heavy loads on their hearts. Anyone with information should do the honorable thing and come forward. The manner in which Janiyah's life was taken from her was callous. Having had first experience in piecing together this investigation, I cannot see or imagine how one could sleep at night or go on with their daily activities without experiencing the fear of reprimand. It is now time for members of this community who know who they are to speak out. Your silence is being very disrespectful towards the memory of the deceased. Sorry. Those failing to do so, please be reminded that this is a crime and is punishable under law. This is a very serious matter. The life of a young lady with a very vibrant, bright future was tragically taken away from her family and her friends. If you have any information, now's the time for you to come forward and report what you know to us. Anyone with information can be in contact with either PC Walter Jackson or myself on the regular police number at 295-0011, or you can contact me directly at 247-1009. You do have an option. If you wish to remain anonymous, contact the Crime Stoppers number at 800-8477. These calls are managed by operators in the United States, and they will only be interested in your information. I will now take any questions.
Sergeant, do you know how many occupants were in the car?
I don't have that particular information as to how many occupants were in the vehicle at the time.
Are you able to say why the person was released on police bail?
It's just part of the investigation.
Can you say if there were male or females that were in this vehicle?
You could appreciate the sensitivity of the investigation right now. So at this moment, it won't be in my best interest to report on that.
Any other questions?
Would the family care to say anything?
Anybody from the family at this time would like to say anything?
I just want to say, if anyone knows anything, can they please come forward? This has ruined my whole family's life, and I don't have too much to say, but can you help us out, please? Thanks.
As you can see, there's a family behind me that is hurting. It is up to this community to put pressure on those individuals who are responsible, and let's bring closure to this family. Now we're going to transition. We're going to ask the family if they can step on the side. The media, we will actually still have interviews on the side, bringing everybody up to date with what's happening. So if we can transition on this side, we will continue in going. But again, it's a significant investigation. We want everyone who is a part of the community to actually consider this young lady to be a part of your family. 17 years old, she had a whole 19 in fact, and she had a whole future ahead of her. And what took place, as Sergeant Aswood said, was unconscionable. And we want to prick the conscience of the individuals in the car, but more specifically, people who may have any information. We are aware that there are people that were in the car that may have said something to someone. If someone has come to you with information, we believe you have the responsibility to actually say something. Any little bit of information that you have may be just the spark we need to progress this investigation.
Take us through what's going to happen next in this interview.
Thank you. So, as you know, we have the family here. We're going to give the traffic an opportunity to push forward. We're going to actually stop the traffic once again, and we're going to walk everybody through the scene, just in case somebody needs the memories to be jogged. So we're going to walk everybody through the scene, getting you aware of what took place. And the goal of this situation today, or this event today, is to keep it on the front of everybody's minds so that this family can get closure. The second thing we want to do is jog the conscience of individuals that were in the car, their family and friends who were giving them cover with their silence. Your silence is now a part of the problem, and you have a responsibility to come forward at this time. So again, we're waiting for the transition. We're going to invite Sergeant. We're going to bring you back. Just because we have some time, tell us about how the investigation is going thus far.
So far, we're following some significant leads, and I want to reiterate to the members of the public who have provided with information so far that we're very, very grateful for you coming forward and talking with us. There's still things out there that we need to know to help tie up some ends, and just want to reiterate that we want you to do the honorable thing and come forward. This collision, I would think, is very, very unique to Bermuda in the circumstances. In my 26 years in this job, I haven't experienced a fatality as such, where a young lady or anybody has been left on the side of the road to die. You see the pain that has caused the family, which I'm in contact on a regular basis, and I take it on. I can only really ask for the help of the public who out there that know what happened to come forward and speak with us.
Are we changing as a people here in Bermuda? Are we becoming cool?
What we don't want to do is get into the emotional state of the community. That's for the appropriate people to do at the appropriate time. I think what we want to do is stay our line in length, which is to talk about the investigatory end. We believe the importance of today is for people coming forward to tell us what you've seen and to report what you've seen. Again, the social commentary will come from those who that's the role and responsibility, and I think that there is time for that. Our goal right now is to ensure that we hold those people to account. This is for accountability, and it's for closure and justice for this family.
So just to confirm, this accident happened last year in July, and you're telling me that for those that are just watching, that individuals, information coming to you that more individuals were in the vehicle and have not come forward with what they know.
That is the case. People are talking. We're aware that people are talking. At the moment, for us, it's just talk. But even in that, it's important because every time we get a bit more to the story. So now we're at that stage where we want them to come forward and to speak to us. So obviously, people know what happened. So it's important that they come forward and they speak with us.
Thank you very much. Ready?
Okay, good people. Just for the media, we're actually going to transition right now. We have one of our officers, the officer in charge of the investigation. He's going to do a walkthrough and take everyone from the beginning to the end. So media, if you can come on your patch. Media at this time. Huh? Okay, so are you guys going to go to walkabout?
Yeah, we're gonna
Okay,
go out.
so you ready? No, you're going to have to walk. This way. Okay, just taking us from where it started.
Okay. What we have on the right hand side.
Okay, Sarge, you're doing the walkthrough, and you're gonna do the walkthrough, and he will do the commentary for everybody as they go. You with me? So ready? You're gonna be doing the commentary here.
Yes,
Okay.
hold on a second.
Okay. But guys, are you gonna be able to hear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on. Stay close to the microphone. And commence. Where you have Mr. Aswad standing right now, he's actually standing on the eastbound carriageway. That is the location approximately where the Mr. Simmons was laying on the road. Direction he's looking now is actually eastward. The road on the left-hand side is the westbound lane. The westbound lane is the direction in which the vehicle was, motor car was traveling, and Mr. Simmons was traveling in an eastern direction.
What's the date this happened, just for our viewers?
This accident occurred on July the 15th, 2018, at approximately between 3:20 and 3:30 a.m.
So in the course of your investigation, is there any possibility that the people in the other vehicle may have been deliberately interfering with her vehicle?
That information has not come to light.
You do have pertinent CC footage from the Flats and the Shelley Band, correct?
Yes, we have CCTV footage. CCTV footage is along North Shore Road, Hampton Parish.
So, just in closing, everyone, we are looking for members of the community to come forward and let us know anything that may be important to this investigation. No matter how insignificant it may seem to you, we want you to bring that information to the police. 295-0011 or the confidential crime cyber hotline, that's 800-8477.
And you're asking for people, who's the investigation officer?
Okay, this is the I just want you to see the face of the investigator. Everybody knows this gentleman. Just say your name real quick.
My name's Police Constable Walter Jackson.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Thank you.
and everyone knows
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Dorian Aswad. Thank you so very much for your time.
Thank you, sir.